What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about BLUZELLE today at the request of Trisha Eggleston. We're doing this one for you. So looking at BLUZELLE, not a whole lot's happened since yesterday. We did move up a little bit today, technically, in the last 5 hours. But we're having a little bit of a bearish reversal today. I don't expect anything dramatic to come of this. BLUZELLE seems to defy gravity. It seems to defy basic technical analysis, right? From this relative low to high here, sure, it bounced off its 382. But the next high, it didn't even hit its 236 before climbing higher. Its next high, same thing. And here we are now. I have no reason other than just standard behavior would dictate that we go a little bit below this low, if not down to 18.5 cent area. But I have no reason to believe that because BLUZELLE just continues to defy gravity, man. Even with this lower volume coming in as we're moving up higher, this would imply that we see some kind of turnaround at some point, and maybe we do. I'm hoping we do. But we don't have to, man. We really don't have to. Let's see. Can't really find any examples of it, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. It looks bullish to me. For anybody that's looking at this like it's bearish divergence, well, from this top to this top here, we had a lower high, we had a higher high. That bearish divergence didn't even get you back down to where the divergence formed. So then we formed a higher high on the RSI, negated that bearish divergence. And now, yes, from this high to this high, we do have a higher high in price with a lower high in volume. I wouldn't put too much weight on that. I do think that we're going to see this thing turn around. I'm looking real quick. Where did it go? I don't know. I'll figure that out later. But I wouldn't put too much weight on that. If this week closes green, this bearish divergence continues to shrink a little bit, right? So this RSI can continue to grow. Really what it looks like to me is not bearish divergence, but a very bullish weekly RSI. You've been hanging out up here in your stronger, right? It's the relative strength index, the RSI, relative strength index. When you're getting higher readings, you are showing strength, and this thing is absolutely showing strength. It's damn near unstoppable. Is it overdue for some kind of pullback? Sure, maybe, but I mean, it kind of has been, right? Checking its way and then moving up and then checking its way and moving up. The one thing I have a problem with is the volume, but everything else checks out, man. And what I'm getting to is the main point is I think that for the next couple days, couple weeks, however long it takes, it's going to consolidate. It's going to do exactly what it's been doing, right? It moves up, and then it consolidates, and then it moves up more, and then it consolidates, and then it slowly moves up, and then it pops, and then it consolidates, moves down a little bit, consolidates, moves up. We're probably not going to move up too much higher before we continue to consolidate. Inevitably, I do think BLUZELLE wants to get above this high, and I think once we get above that high, we might see some more prolonged advancement. But as time creeps on, man, this thing only gains value. Each month by month, it's been doing pretty good for the most part, right? If we look at this thing on a monthly basis, I mean, even on a red month here, right, it's less significant than this month, and then we get a more bullish month to follow through with it. So it's definitely doing its thing. I do think that we'll see prices all the way up at $1.41 to $3.62 sometime this year, later this year. We're at 39 cents right now, and I very much do expect that we could see far greater prices by the end of this cycle. But for now, this is where I'm looking by the end of the year. Potentially, we could go even up to $7.50 by the end of the year, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I mean, maybe higher than that even. We'll see, man. I feel like I do have a tendency to underestimate BLUZELLE, but don't do it here. Don't do it here, man. If you don't own any BLUZELLE, this is one of those coins that's probably, and not financial advice, but this is probably a good coin to DCA into regardless of the price, because you might be looking for a standard pullback and it just never comes because BLUZELLE doesn't care, man. So maybe don't look to DCA based on prices, but based on time. You want to buy this thing, put however much of the percentage that you want to put it in, do it once a week or once every other day or once every other week, something like that. Just DCA into this thing regularly, and it will probably pay off well. And then if you have a stack of cash sitting on the side and you see it take a significant drop, then maybe throw some into there too, you know what I mean? But I think just a time-based dollar cost averaging, that's what DCA means, dollar cost averaging. I think that would be very, very good for this thing. I think it's going to do well. Even at 39 cents, even after this day where it pumped up 20% essentially, and we're still up in these areas, I still think it's at a really good price right now. I want to buy more. I was hoping that it would come down so that I could buy more, but it's just not in my risk tolerance to buy up here personally. So because a price, a normal, based off of normal technical analysis, a normal retracement would dictate that you would come back below 20 cents. And here we are at about 40 cents. So it's not in me to buy at these prices. I like to be patient, even though I don't believe it's going to happen. It's just not in me to buy here. So I'll look elsewhere. I'll look elsewhere and put my money in things that have yet to take off. That's more my style. I find more success with that. But I do hold enough BLUZELLE where that's not a risk. I'm not exposed. If I had no BLUZELLE, I would buy at these prices. Not financial advice. I'm just saying what I would do. I would buy at these prices. I'd wait a week. I'd buy more. I'd wait 3 days. I'd buy more. Like I would DCA into it because in my opinion, it's far more risky to not own any BLUZELLE than it is to buy up here. That's my opinion. So anyways, down for now, sideways for now, probably not below this low, but you probably do go to like 35 to 37 cents. You're at 39 cents now, so not too significant. And then up. But when will that be? Will it be this week? Will it be next week? I don't know. But that's all I got for you guys. So if you like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to see more. Thank you all for coming. I have big hopes and dreams for BLUZELLE, man. I think it's going to do really well. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.